Google. Google wants a piece of the action, a piece of the pie.
I just undid this.
Undid what?
This.
Oh, okay, you can start again.
And now we're going. Hello.
Hey, dude.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. That's the right distance apart, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a foot tap.
Oh,
It's the only allowed greeting at the moment.
I see. Do you know what? We're going to make a lot of jokes, but I would like people to realize that we've both had really shitty weeks.
Yeah.
What started out as like a funny, haha, you don't get to go to the Arnold, haha, you don't get to go to Down Under CrossFit Championships has turned into, I think the world might end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's turned into I can't go to work anymore.
Oh yeah, I closed my gym.
Yeah, I'm for the first time ever going to be claiming Centrelink.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Because
Yeah.
have you finished your Centrelink stuff yet?
No, I'm still waiting for CRN number.
Ah, okay. So I got that, and then I filled out most of everything else.
Mm.
And yeah, this is wise. So we're actually really prepared. Like, we're taking this seriously. I do have hand sanitizer, which I've used. I've washed my hands about 1 million times.
Mm.
And
I visited my grandparents for the first time today
was that scary?
in a week. A little bit. Well, I didn't go, I had to pick up some stuff from their house.
Were you worried about seeing them?
Yeah.
Who's here? Who's watching? Dave OG 123
Oh, it's Dave Griffith.
and Belle Durant.
Ah.
How you going? I don't know if you guys can hear us.
They probably can't hear us, but hey,
If you can hear us, say so.
yeah. We were testing out the audio because they're not... Belinda said hello.
Ah,
There
awesome.
we go. Belinda can hear us.
Cool.
Hi, Belinda. Alrighty, well, we may as well kick off with a beer, I
Yep.
think, seeing as you've supplied some beautiful Japanese. Oh,
Well, I figured we shouldn't share bottle openers.
bottle
or
openers. Yeah, that's
whatnot.
fair
So,
enough. We also probably shouldn't cheers.
or air cheers.
Or air cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful. I'm going to take the mask off now.
That's fair. That's reasonable. I'm going to leave mine on and just do this.
So, the world is going crazy, but I still think that there's a lot of people that maybe aren't taking it as seriously as what they should be.
You mean you?
Yeah. No, at least I'm taking it semi-seriously to the point where I'm like, probably shouldn't go out in like groups of people and shouldn't go see large groups. And even like now, like we seriously haven't stood within a meter of each other.
Yeah.
Like since I got here. Like, so we are still taking it semi-seriously. You just got annoyed at me because I didn't wash my hands before I ate my food the other day.
Yes. That really bugged me.
But I'd already washed my hands like
I know,
10
but
minutes
like
prior.
the rules, Steve. The rules. I guess to fill everyone in, we're both.
There's this thing called coronavirus.
Yes.
If you weren't aware.
The greatest meme ever is that one of Jesus who's like, "Hey, sorry, I was having a shower. What's up?" And then underneath it, on Twitter, it's like, "Some dude ate a bat, and now I'm unemployed."
More importantly, seeing as
I'm gonna keep getting up to see what people are saying. This is actually the best thing I have seen on Instagram in weeks. Oh, thanks.
who was that?
Dave.
Dave. Thanks, Dave. That's great.
I'm gonna put this back on.
Yeah.
I feel unsafe.
I feel sorry for the people that are still employed because people like Zofia, and seeing as Belinda is watching, like Belinda is a nurse as well, like they're under the pump at the moment.
Yes. And being assaulted, apparently.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand, like, to the point... Like, did you see the brawls in Woolworths last week? Like, over paper towel?
What happened? Tell me.
It was in Bass Hill. So...
That tells you a lot already.
Tells me a lot already. But at Bass Hill Woolworths, like, some guy had 2 packets of toilet paper and then someone had to go at him about it and someone crawled over the counter and, like, they started swinging.
Really?
Over some toilet paper. It was really quite amusing to watch from my phone screen. But that's how hectic the world is getting. Like, you got to start wondering, are we going to have apocalyptic style showdowns soon?
Yeah, well, I never thought that it would happen this way. Like, I was like, okay, zombie virus,
Yeah.
people, the undead are going to come and wreak havoc. I didn't realize, well, I should have known, but the thing that's very...
I should have known. I should have known this is how it was going to end.
No. What I should
I
have
knew
known...
it had come out of China.
What I should have known is that the governments of the world would not tell us anything. Like, they still are not telling us how bad it is. Like, they're trying to keep us calm. They're trying to keep the economy going. But really, like, things are a lot worse than they say they are. You know, Kush has to... So, for those that don't know, my partner Kush was here visiting, went over there, serving 2 weeks isolation in Canada, and has decided shit's not getting better and probably won't get better if this is the end of the world, or if things are going to be bad for a couple of months. She's going to move back to Sydney.
Yeah.
But now they're announced that she will have to live for 2 weeks in a hotel as well, in isolation. So that's
rough.
That's going to be fun for her. That's 4 weeks alone.
With the only break being a 20 hours of travel.
Yeah, 20 hours of travel.
To get back to Australia. Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. But, I don't know, do you think that China's actually on the decline?
No. I think they're trying to jumpstart their economy, and they're trying to get people to work again. But I think what you'll see...
Do you think you think their curve is still going up? Or do you think they've flattened?
I think they'll flatten and then they'll go up again. Yeah. And then they'll flatten again and go up again.
So I was doing a little bit of backseat maths the other day on my way to a game of golf about a week ago.
Yep.
Last Sunday. And I was looking at... Is there an educated opinion there from someone?
No, just someone else joining us, Kath Ashley.
Oh, Kath is now joining us as well. There you
Hello.
go.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Kath. So the maths that I was doing in the back, right? So if you look at China's population, which is 1.3 billion at the moment, that's China's estimated population, and then you look at their recorded cases on Sunday, when I looked at it, which was 81,000 at the time. If you do that as a percentage, China's infection percentage, based on what they've told the World Health Organization, was 0.0006%.
Yeah.
So 3 zeros and then 6. When you look at Australia's 2 months behind China in a significantly less on top of each other environment, less humid climate, our percentage in that 2 month back was 0.30 still, 3. So what China is saying to me is that somehow, with 2 months behind the 8 ball, our relative infection rate is already half of theirs. In their climate, which would presume a much faster infection rate, like just logically, because everyone's so on top of each other, and we're 2 months behind and we're already halfway there, knowing that the first half of the first couple of weeks is when's there going to be the slowest growth, right? Like, because we know it's going to be an exponential growth.
Exponential, yeah.
So, exponential. It's going to be an exponential growth. So, it could only be a couple of days until we get to where they're at relatively.
And for those that don't know what exponential means,
go back to the last episode where I explained it in depth. I gave you the dictionary definition of exponential. Beers. Adrian's watching.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Cheers, Adrian.
Wait, Adrian Red?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Red, how you doing? I don't know if you can see me. But yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah, because I don't know if their data is accurate or it's just like inflated. Because I think the most accurate data we're getting out of a country that's actually like stricken with this is Italy.
Italy, yeah. But even Italy's data isn't accurate.
Really?
Yeah, because the problem with Italy's, someone explained it to me the other day, the problem with Italy's data is that there's a lot of people dying of coronavirus-related diseases, like illnesses and infections, that aren't actually being tallied as
Like a
coronavirus.
secondary
Like a
infection.
secondary infection that is causing them to die or causing them to get really sick.
So like pneumonia or something.
Or something like that. So if someone's dying of late-stage pneumonia that they got because of coronavirus, that's not necessarily getting ticked in that box.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of those, apparently. But, beers. Like, none of us actually have any idea, right? Like, that's part of being, unfortunately, kept in the
Someone
dark.
saying something? Or is this different people tuning in?
Probably just different people tuning in.
Hello. We can't. It's really far away, so we can't see who it is.
Who's tuning in?
But if you do say something, put like an emoji next to it, and then I'll see it, and I'll run over to the camera.
I'm really impressed that people are actually tuning in, considering how inactive I tend to be on Instagram. Yeah, but I carry that over to my personal page as well, so it's not.
I know, but we now have a lot of free time.
So you want me to try and pep it up a bit?
This might be our only income stream in the future.
No, Centrelink will pay me.
Yeah. Well, that's
Hopefully.
what do you think they're paying you to do?
Yeah.
Make Uneducated Opinions profitable.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you have to wonder whether if So I was having a discussion with a friend, same friend that I'm always having these discussions with.
Who is this friend? I feel like I should be talking to him and not
Yeah.
you.
He has much more educated opinions than I do.
Oh, there was a lot of...
Whoa, emojis!
Oh, God. Stuck. All right. He just sent emojis.
Who?
Red. But he didn't send anything. Beers. Good. Okay. Hello. He didn't send any question or anything.
Wait, that means that people can hear us. Actually, that's a good question. That's a good thing that we should do. Seeing as we actually have some interaction on our Instagram.
Yeah.
If you have a question or a topic that you'd like us to debate, do you have a fact about coronavirus that you would like us to
Oh,
break
yeah. Does
down?
anyone who's watching this actually know anything about what we're going through right now? Also, do you know how to claim Centrelink payments? Because that would also be handy.
Yeah. If you can speed up the process of me getting my Centrelink payments, that'd be great. Do you feel like because you have so much time, you feel like you should be spending it better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I can.
Because we've had this discussion about trying to come out on top, hey?
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
like trying to capitalize on the time sort of thing.
I'm not doing that. I spend most of my time depressed. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
You're still in that first phase of it, though.
Yeah. So what happened was after the Arnold, I obviously got a little bit sad, and I was like, oh, I'll let
Damien.
myself have 1 week, and at the end of that week, at the end of that weekend, I'll come back and start like, getting into things.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Sunday night, okay, cool. I think lockdowns are going to happen Tuesday. I made all of these plans like during that week to capitalize on like, okay, these are my plans for the gym. This is it. And then you messaged me like, hey man, I think lockdown's going to happen. I think you said Tuesday. I don't think you said that night. And then it ended up being Monday.
Yeah.
So expedited everything. So Monday I was really busy. And then Tuesday I got depressed.
To your credit, though, you did do very well to, in a very short space of time, get those plans that we sort of discussed out the door and moving quickly.
Yes.
Right?
I would
like
say
every
we were.
single, like apart from me, every single member of your gym has a home program now, right? And almost, I would say every single member of your gym has access to equipment
Yes.
as well that they can use, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty good. Even JP bought a barbell and plates the other day.
Yes, but that'll come in like...
No, bought it second hand.
Oh, he got
He bought
second hand.
second-hand stuff from
Oh, Rob.
from
Oh,
Rob.
cool. Yeah, because I told him to get it from Rob because
Well,
he's
he
selling a
actually
whole
wasn't
bunch of
selling
stuff.
it as expensive as what I thought he would.
Yeah, I've been selling stuff. So, if you guys who are watching this have been seeing what I've sold stuff at, I've been selling stuff at Mint because supply and demand.
If you have gym equipment that you're not using, sitting around at home in the garage, if you can quickly wipe it down and make it look presentable, you make a bomb on it at the moment because people are desperate.
Yes.
Really, really desperate. And do it sooner rather than later in case we do actually go into a stage 3 lockdown where you're not allowed to leave your house unless you go
We're only in
grocery
stage
shopping.
1.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know we're progressing to stage 2 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you have gear that you want, that you think you can sell, seriously, you'll make a decent coin off it. And then if you ever want to get back into it, everyone, when this is all over, this is what you explained to me. When this is all over, everyone's going to have a crap load of gym gear that they panic bought, like toilet paper, that they're going to sell back at cheap price, right?
For sure.
Looks like we have a question, or at least a statement.
Yeah, so that's why I'm selling so much gym gear. Raw Barbell is not closing down yet. It potentially will. What did he say?
Adrian's like, would you prefer a nitro flavour or a hazy IPA? And then a hazy IPA or a nitro lager? And then can you describe a malt flavour and a hoppy flavour in beer?
Yes. Okay. We'll do that shortly.
Well, I would prefer a hazy IPA.
Once I, wrap my head around these made-up terms.
Yeah. Adrian, for those who don't know, really likes his beer. I have never formally met you, Adrian. So.
Adrian is a resident beer connoisseur. He sends us beer every now and then, and
I really enjoyed those beers last week's episode.
That was a hazy IPA, right?
That was a hazy IPA. Yep.
So when you're talking about hazy IPAs, is that describing the coloring of the beer?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not about like what it tastes like.
No, but obviously something a hazy IPA has distinct flavors that other beers don't.
Okay, so I think a nitro lager, whatever it is, is a fancy way of saying I put fancy bubbles into it.
That is what it is.
And I am not about that fanciness. I like the artisanal style of brewing.
Artisanal style
of brewing. So a hazy IPA is much more to my fancy. Does that sound like I know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Excellent.
What did they used to say? Nah, fuck it. What did they used to say about picking the label off your beer constantly?
That you're a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means, that you're a child.
That I'm a child? Yeah. I'm really fidgety at the moment. Maybe I'm stressed.
You're probably stressed.
Do we have more beer?
Yeah. Okay. You can go get some. I think there's some Great Northerns in there.
Oh, sweet.
Adrian might lose his head if we start drinking Great Northerns again.
Did you not like it last time we drank Great Northerns?
I don't know.
No? What? How much are these? I just have to drive home. Oh, there's no RBTs. Oh, good. This is a live video.
You will wait until you're sober before you start driving. It makes you feel... Good choice, Steve. It makes you feel hazy. You guys should try 2 years old. I agree, Jack. We should try a 2 years old. I bought a pair of Rogue plates at a great price today. Oh, nice.
Who was that?
Adrian.
Yeah, nice.
Jack said, hey, Steve, but he did not say hey to me. Red said, no Great Northerns. I think there might be a Heineken in there. There might even be a Miller.
Why don't you
Miller
talk
Lite
and I'll go see
drink.
what we've got.
Okay, you can go have a look. There's also vodka cruisers in the fridge.
Vodka cruisers? I have to drive home. We won't be having vodka cruisers.
I've got whiskey in my bag.
Are we sleeping here tonight?
No. I don't know. Is this counted as isolation? So, yeah, this is the best time to buy equipment. Good on you for buying cheap equipment when you did. That's awesome. Now, if you want to sell your old equipment, you can do that for a ridiculous price. Because I see these lockdowns getting worse and worse. What else do I have to say about what's going on in the world? Yeah, lockdowns are definitely going to get worse before they get better. try and stay at home as much as you can. I would not like a gin. I also have to drive home.
Great Northern or...
Great Northern.
Huh?
I'll drink the Great... Or the Heineken.
Heineken?
Yes, please. All right. Do you guys have any other questions before I explain whether I like just cracked a beer to have with you guys? Oh, Adrian, what are you drinking? I wonder if I can video call you in. Adrian, do you know how to join this? Ask to join this live video, and then you can actually be here as well. Because you're the only person that's still with us. I know he's not. He left. Jack's the only one that's still with us.
Jack doesn't deserve to be part of the podcast.
Oh, Jack. I wonder what he's doing.
You know what I was just doing?
What?
I was just looking at the lapel mic,
Yeah.
trying to find left and right.
Oh God. So now that you touch this beer, do I lather it in?
You have to re-sanitize.
Sanitize the beer?
Oh God.
I don't know the rules. I'm just trying to be a good citizen.
Trying to follow them. Well.
I didn't even finish this one before I opened that one.
Oh well. Air cheers.
What are you drinking, Great Northern?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Back onto some sort of topic.
Oh, wait, Jack's saying some more stuff. Steve just coughed. I'm calling the police. Get tested, Steve. It defeats the purpose. What defeats the purpose? I don't know what he's talking about.
For anyone who's listening to this tomorrow or on the radio or something and not watching the live video, I apologise for the most broken podcast you've ever watched in your entire life you've ever listened to.
This is our first live podcast. I don't see us doing a lot of these, but it's pretty fun right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I wish I could read this. Maybe I'll just bring this closer to me, and then I can read this and point it at you if you're talking. Does that seem like it's an okay way of doing that?
Yeah.
And maybe I'll turn this around as well. Yeah, anyway, you were talking about stuff. Oh, I'm defeating the purpose of self-isolation by being here recording the podcast. Is that what you're talking about, Jack? I'm not in isolation.
This Jack
I'm
guy
just
sounds like
practicing social distancing.
this Jack guy doesn't sound like he knows what he's talking about.
He does. Kush had to go at me today as well for having Ash and you over to train the other day.
Did she?
Which is fair enough, because it's about stopping the spread. So the more people you contact, the more damage that you're doing, because you have to assume that
Everyone's got it.
you've got it and I've got it. Like I have to assume you have it and you have to assume I have it. So we basically shouldn't be
Doing this podcast.
doing that.
But just limit your contact.
Boo! Do them every Friday during lockdown, uneducated lockdown. Yeah, that's fair. We will. I'll do more of these podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, Jack. I get that we could have it without symptoms. We could be non-symptomatic. That's why we're sitting.
Did he say
1.5
non-symptomatic?
Huh?
Did he say you could be non-symptomatic?
Yeah.
Well, he's a fucking idiot. It's asymptomatic. Fuck you, Jack.
No, he said you could have it without symptoms. I said non-symptomatic.
Fuck you, idiot. You know what we should
Then
do?
spread it to your house.
Why
Correct.
don't we do a live podcast by the campfire at my house next weekend?
I'm sure the police will too, suckers. Jack, aren't you going to work still? Like to site and stuff?
No, he's on homework.
Yeah, but he still is going to site.
Is he? Well,
Yeah.
then he's an idiot.
I struggle. So that's the biggest thing I struggle with. Like, I understand my business had to shut down. The sad thing is my other business also had to shut down.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. But the people that are like still going to work, lecturing me about stuff. Damn. Your job's essential only for like 3 years' time. Not right now. Jack's saying that his job is essential.
Yeah.
Go lick rocks, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. We're going to run out of fuel soon anyway.
Fuel.
That'll be the next big world crisis. Hey, do you reckon we'll look back at 2020 and everyone will have PTSD, kind of like when...
You mean like the memes?
Yeah. I got tagged in a good one by... Who tagged me in it? Sarah Morosi tagged me in one today, and she was like... it was like when you're at the counter in 10 years' time and the cashier's like, your change is $20.20, sir. It's 2020. And you start having flashbacks to toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Yes. I do think that's exactly what it's going to be like. Jack, is this better?
Only one of us has to have it. Thanks for taking the bullet.
Or one of us has to have the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I'm also taking mine off. This is really challenging because I am very conflicted about this podcast now. Jack's made me conflicted.
Probably shouldn't be doing it.
Oh, well, it's too late. We've already started. Hey, Adrian, are you still here?
I'm conflicted about something.
What are you conflicted about? Isn't it your sexuality?
Yeah. I'm conflicted about, let's not talk about particular names or people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later. But I'm committed to... Is Adrian back?
Yeah, Adrian's back.
Hey, Adrian. I'm committed to a dinner
Yeah.
tomorrow that, to my ethical and moral values, I'm like, none of us should be going to this dinner.
Yeah.
But I know they're going to go anyway.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to cause me significant issue if I don't go.
Yeah.
But deep down, I'm also like, you're a bit of a hypocrite if you go to this 8-person dinner.
You're going to an 8-person dinner? Who's having an 8-person? Name and shame, Steve. Name and shame. No dinner is more important than the spread. That's what Adrian said.
Thank you,
True.
Adrian.
That's
Yeah.
true. I say don't go. Hold to your moral and ethical grounds. Like, if you don't stand for anything, then what good are you as a man or a woman? That's the end of my statement. I'm not going to make any gross jokes that I wanted to.
Yep.
Steve is the problem with this country. Yeah, I agree. If you go to this dinner, it'll be a problem. And I can already guess who these people are. My advice is not to go.
Yeah.
It's a struggle. The hypocrisy that is the mixed message. The problem is like the mixed messages that we're getting from the government. And that's what's actually confusing us. That's why you're having this issue where you can go out. If they just said, hey, no one go outside at all, including these particular roles, these jobs are allowed, these jobs are not allowed, that would make me feel a lot better. Instead, I'm getting this like hokey pokey, like blanket statement for some people, other people's fine. Like hairdressers
Yeah.
are still working, but it's a bit crazy. Adrian says, hey, Jack, we should start a podcast. We'll call it Slightly Educated Opinions Podcast or the Drunk Through Uni Podcast. And then Jack said, no, thanks, podcasts are lame.
Jack's currently tuned into a podcast.
I don't know, he might have left. It just says...
He just commented on it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know who's in. I'm surprised that Jack's even here still.
I don't even like Jack.
Yeah, I'm not a fan anymore either. Did you see the program that I gave to Jack?
No.
So a long time ago, we did like a modified Smolov
Yeah.
cycle, and like Kush cried during it. Like this is a long time ago. This is like 2016.
And squat gains that you'll never keep.
Squat gains that you'll never keep, exactly.
Yeah.
And Jack did that, and he liked it. And he was like, "Oh, do you mind like writing me a like squat cycle?" And I was like, "Do you want to do cry squats again?" Because that's what we called it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, that'll be good." So that's what he's doing.
Yuck. Is that when you found that squat gains thing that you posted today?
No.
No?
I already had those up. Actually, Adrian reminded me that we had those because that's the reason Adrian started training with us. Because I saw that we were giving out free stuff and it's like, oh,
I'm cheap.
these guys
Oh,
are pretty
sorry.
cool. Nah, Adrian's
So don't
awesome.
go to the dinner.
Don't go to the dinner. Yeah, is that going to cause a lot of complications for you?
Yep.
But it'll be worthwhile when you're not the reason that 8 people have coronavirus. Or you don't have coronavirus and then you take it back to your family. Because I'm still, first day gym opens, I'll come up and wipe Jack off the board.
Is that
For
Adrian?
red, yeah.
Actually, am I allowed to break those online records?
Yes, the online ones you're allowed to.
I'm going to take every single one of them.
Well, seeing as though no one's done any of them yet,
Yeah.
maybe I'll do a push-up one tomorrow.
Be really, no, Ash has got the push-up one.
Yeah, but that was just fancy push-ups. They weren't regular push-ups, were they?
What did you say? The most impressive push-up?
Oh yeah, there, he wins that one, for sure.
Oh, it was most push-ups in a minute?
Yeah. Do you think you can win that one?
Do I think I can win that one?
Yeah.
Depends what the standard is on a push-up.
It's hand release push-ups.
Ooh.
Well, actually, I'll ask you. Adrian, how many push-ups do you think you can do in a minute?
Hand release.
Also, Jack, how many No, Jack can't do a push-up. Jack's shoulder will hurt straight away and he'll be like, ah.
It's
It'll be like his dip record all over again.
It's a lot of body weight to push.
Correct. Adrian's at 4 to 5 in a minute.
In a minute, yeah.
Are you really that bad at push-ups?
Hey,
Sometimes it's funny
Adrian's
how-
back now. Ask him whether if he can join the video.
Oh yeah, Adrian, do you want to be... Jack says more than Steve.
More than Steve. Mate, the chances of that. Nil.
Yeah, Adrian has the shortest arms in the world as well. Have you seen him? Like, he should be able to do push-ups.
Is that why he's got a good jerk?
Yeah.
Just
Yes,
not-
because if it was like his technique, then that would not be the case. I think I just lost an online client. No, if I didn't lose him last week when I bagged out redheads, then I won't lose him this week. It's not tech quite. Technique. Jack says he can't even bench 120. Are you talking about Steve or Adrian?
He's talking about me. And I can bench 120,
What is your best bench?
130.
Interesting. I think Adrian, this is a really weird podcast. Like, people listening, I'm sorry, we're having a conversation with people online
Yeah.
while this podcast is going, which is fun for us, but maybe not that fun for you guys.
This is like one of those when a podcaster decides they're going to do a solo podcast and you start listening to it for 5 minutes and you're like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Oh, he's talking about you, the weak boy. He says, Steve, the weak boy. Anyway, we're going to get back to the podcast.
Maybe we should put that back over there.
So we can't see them. No, that's all right. I just won't reply to them. Oh, no, I will, but hold on. Let me see if I can invite. Go live with. Oh, you can only add one person at a time.
Well, yeah. Add Adrian because I don't like Jack.
Okay. He might say no. He might not want to be on this.
Adrian, join the podcast.
He's
Oh,
here.
he's here. What are you drinking, Adrian?
I am drinking Dub Vegas. No. Nosy Bob.
I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said either.
I can hear him and I don't know what he said.
Nosy Bob, the Dubbo beer.
Ah.
Out of a wine glass?
Is that a porter? Or is it the phone?
Red ale.
Red ale. There you go.
Very cool, Adrian.
We got a few sitting in the fridge.
What are you doing today?
Laying on the couch.
Have you trained yet?
Tomorrow.
What are you going to do tomorrow? What do you have in your program?
Mm.
You always have such fancy beers, Adrian.
I buy it on the label.
Wow.
I have power snatches and I have front squats
Nice.
Very nice.
Actually, have you seen Adrian's home gym
No.
on the Instagram story or anything?
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good home gym. Oh, that's one of the ones you gave me.
Hey, Adrian, I was also just thinking, it's really easy for you to say, stop the spread when you already live in a town with almost no population. Like, I have jogged through Dubbo 5Ks and not seen another person. Is Dubbo's economy still functioning without the TAFE students there?
Very quiet down
The Amaroo has no people.
there. Very quiet.
There you go. We should go out and do a drinking session in Dubbo after this is all over.
Yeah, if this is ever over, we might be confined to our houses for the rest of our life.
One can only hope. Well, we might be after the communist regime starts.
Yes.
Me and 3 women in the house. Things going crazy.
Yeah. Having
Scary
fun.
time, man. I feel for you.
Are you getting food?
No, I'm getting more beer.
Oh, perfect.
I'm on podcast.
Actually,
Well, I wish we could mic him up.
I know. I wish I could mic you up too. He's pretty good on the mic as well.
This podcast is going to be useless to us anyway.
Yes.
Now, like, it can't be. Like, no one's going to enjoy this podcast. I am enjoying this podcast, but no one's going to enjoy listening to it. You'll listen again.
I do appreciate that you are watching this. Who's Paige Will one? Is that one of your friends?
I don't know.
Goes to my gym.
Oh, hi, Paige.
Hi Paige, how you doing? If you don't know us already, we
Also, Andy's not wearing a tinfoil hat. He's wearing a mask.
yeah, this is a face mask. If you were welcome to the Uneducated Opinions podcast. I'm your host Andy. This is our co-host Steve.
Fuck this guy. Seriously.
This is our co-host Adrian.
Yeah. Oh, Pino's joined.
Hey Pino, how you going?
Oh, God. We're actually drinking today. I feel like we had to wait till the world was ending before we'd start drinking again.
Oh yeah, and now I will never stop.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to go back.
Oh, you're sitting
Adrian,
outside.
are you a big drinker or just a bit of a connoisseur?
He's a big drinker.
One a week.
One, 2 beers a week?
Yep, one on Friday, one on Saturday.
But that's if you're being good.
Yeah, that's right.
What about the many times that you're not being good?
You can't say one on Friday and one on Saturday when it's Friday and you've just opened the second one.
That's my third. I won't be training tomorrow, Andy.
Yeah. Number four will be on the cards before the night's out. Well, if I didn't have to drive home, I'd go and get another one, but I do have to drive home.
Yeah, it's a tough ask, isn't it?
Hey?
That's where I'll be sleeping.
So for those at home, he's taken a picture of his doghouse. Anyway, can you explain to me what hops taste like and what hops are?
Describe a hoppy and a malt flavour.
I flipped on you here. Hops are more of a feeling.
He said hops are more of a feeling.
And you go, yeah. That's why I like fruity ones. You need a bit of fruit, a bit of hops.
Is that why you like IPAs?
That's why I like the hazy IPAs.
I didn't realize I could turn it off.
Yeah.
The hazy IPAs have often got that. They've got that fruitiness, which comes on after the hoppiness.
Ah, I see. You know what we could do that we haven't thought about? Is if when Adrian is talking, you just hold the phone against your...
I thought about that, and then I decided against doing it. I was gonna just go closer to him.
Ah, okay. That
I
works.
guess I could bring him closer to me.
I'll fix it.
It's alright. I'm pretty sure people can hear you on the podcast. We'll see tomorrow when it goes live.
It should have gone live this morning.
Yeah, to be fair, we did not record a podcast. Tans Marie, is that one of your friends, Adrian, or one of our friends?
No, one of mine.
Ah, you're bringing a big crew to this podcast, and I'm just like facing it.
I'm gone.
We've only got one watcher.
Yeah, that person came in and then left straight away.
Sounds like that.
I guess that's the way of the world.
Do you like the Squires, Adrian?
Oh, I don't mind squires. Yeah, it's an easy. It's always a solid choice.
I was drinking the Chancer the other day, and the Golden Ale, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. No, I used to drink that a lot, and then going up to Christmas, my dad that's all he drinks. And I now that I've kind of expanded on drinking whatever my dad drinks, it's a bit meh.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Have you tried the Swindler? I know it's only a light beer, but...
Maybe.
Wait, what's your favorite beer again?
The Swindler,
Oh, the Swindler,
is
yeah.
like my favourite beer. That's the first beer we ever had on this podcast. Back when we used to drink beers every episode.
I did have that. I had that at the Christmas party this year. It was good. It's a good golf beer.
Yeah, it is. You just throw it back.
Yep.
I was drinking it the other day, actually. I do love a good smell. That and the Four Pines. I love the Four Pines.
Yeah, anything Four Pines is good.
Yeah.
Anything,
Have you tried the Kolsch from Four Pines?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's a good weekly drinker.
yeah.
You know, like,
That's every Friday, every Saturday, and then a new beer after that.
I feel like when Adrian says that's a good weekly drinker, he means that's a good daily drinker.
Yeah. Hopefully none of your clientele are watching this.
no. I'm very behaved, and don't drink.
Same. Shannon asked if you're home for dinner.
Oh, just then?
Yeah.
Yes. I took fish out already. Wait, he asked where?
Text message.
Oh, okay. I'll text him back.
Right, Andy barely eats.
It's because he drinks all the time. He never eats to eat.
You what?
Hey, the It's Uneducated guys joined.
Really?
I feel like we should zoom out now.
Oh. Hey guys, how are you going at the end of the world? It's Uneducated. You ready for it?
I feel like you guys are like ground zero for the first country that's going to go up in flames.
Yeah, I can't believe this is the first time that we're actually talking to you guys.
Yeah.
They're ready. They're ready for
ready.
the end of the world.
Yeah. Is it going to be a zombie apocalypse, do you think? I think it's going to be a zombie. No.
Kick me off, put them on.
It is a zombie apocalypse, they said. Yes.
No, you're right. Oh, Adrian left.
Adrian left.
All right. I guess this will be a good time to meet you guys in person if you wanna say hello. Ready for the looting? How do we do this?
I do not know.
It's Uneducated. Come on live with us. I feel like it'll be fun. It's not working. They might have left already.
No, they're still there.
All right. Well,
I don't
request to be live on this video, and you can join us. Anyway, what do you think is the next step? What do you think is going to happen to us?
How? I'm going to try and figure it out. What I think is the next step? I think next we go into full lockdown
Like America?
like Italy. And, well, not even America's in full lockdown now anymore because what's his name? Trump, the guy.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. View. Go live with It's Uneducated. Here we go.
Oh,
Hey!
how you doing, man? Cheers.
So is the wo-
was going to sleep.
is the wo-
It's 1:30 a.m.
Oh shit.
yeah? It's 7:30 p.m.
Like this is Rossi.
Hey!
Hey man, how you doing?
He's out. He's almost out. I made him turn the light on.
So are you guys going up in smoke?
We're ready for the shit, bro. We're ready. I got my rice and dry foods and water in my gun.
You have your toilet paper as well, I hope.
Not much. Almost out of that.
I think everyone here is running out of toilet paper as well.
That's real. How is this real, man?
I can't believe that this is the problem that we're dealing with, the lack of toilet paper and sanitary products.
TP. TP's the problem.
TP toilet paper.
Right, like figure it out. TP for all. There's no way we're running out of TP, but we are. I'm on like one roll in my bathroom. Yeah, I fucking almost out. We got what? We gotta get more. We gotta get more. It's time for the looting. Let's steal.
It's right. People start leaving their houses soon to move, and then you can just go take it.
Start washing my hands. Just use them. You gonna do it Indian style? My hand Indian style. You gotta be committed with that left hand.
Can you imagine getting jacked for toilet paper though? Like
Yeah.
someone holding you up and being like, "Hey man,
Me, I got my gun.
we don't have that luxury here."
Paper towels. I got a lot of paper towels.
Yeah.
That'll mess up the toilet system though. That's just bad.
Yeah. Well, we even had paper towels, but it's not helping.
No, I bought a bunch of wet wipes that were around. They had wet wipes there. That'll do it.
Yep, like Curash style.
Yeah. Non-alcohol, hopefully.
No, they're not. They're sodium based.
That'd be a mistake. Wild mistake. You don't want that. Nobody needs that.
Yeah.
I love your post though, man. Y'all are funny. Y'all are doing good.
Yeah, you guys make us laugh as well. The memes,
your memes-
coming out of you guys at the moment are classic.
We try just to spread the dumb around.
Every time I see one of your memes, I like send it to Steve straight away. I'm like, these guys, like, they get me.
Hey, that's why we're like, let them have that name. We're right. Like, y'all can rock it for sure. I love Uneducated Opinions.
Yeah, that was cool.
I appreciate that, guys, and it's cool that you guys are still running and doing the Lord's work. You know.
Well, we gotta get back going. Just move to a new spot. Gotta get a studio set back. Yeah, we're figuring it out. It's getting set up over there. I went over there to stand like I was gonna do this with that in the background, but I'm not. We're getting it ready though, but like we got one in the works for this guy that runs one of the car dealerships over here, Honda and Toyota. Pretty big guy. He wants to do a podcast called Car Guys with his little angle, and we've been setting that up for him. So that should be fun. We got projects, man. We got projects.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Very cool. Dude.
Hopefully it doesn't all go under when the zombies start coming.
Yeah. The one.
I'm still working.
Yeah.
Still working.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Cars.
What do you do for work?
I get to work. His dealership laid off everybody. My dealership, my car dealership. I work at a car dealership. We sell Kia and Mazda,
Yeah.
and we're still selling. I sold 2 cars the other day. People still showing up.
There you go.
Hey Shannon, I'll be home for dinner. I took fish out. I'll be home soon.
Oh, might sign off on that one then.
Yeah, all right. Good night, guys. Later.
See you, fellas.
Congrats on your Mazda.
Yeah.
That nice Mazda Roddy.
See you guys.
See ya. Dude, log everyone out now.
I guess so. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to the Uneducated Opinions podcast, our first live podcast. It was a lot of fun to do this. I'm your co-host Andy.
I'm your
This is-
host, Steve. If you were listening to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you were listening to it on it, I apologise. It was just a lot of us interacting with people on live. But hey, those who were interacting on live, we enjoyed it. It was good fun. Try and stay stocked up on your toilet paper and stay safe.
Oh, cool. You made a... Oh, Adrian, you bought a new car. Awesome. Shannon, you're making it. I will make it. I'll be home soon. See you
See you guys.
soon. See ya.